Prudence concept says that if we have if we know that some expense, some loss is going to incur, okay, we don't know how much, or even sometimes we know how much, like for this debentures cases, we know how much will be our expense or losses at the time of redemption. But in general, the prudence concept says whether we know the exact amount or not, but if we have a certain inclination, a certain information that we are going to have this expense or losses, then we must provide for the same. Okay, and that is the reason that why we create provision for doubtful debts. Do you remember provision for doubtful debts from the previous year, Sejal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Following the same concept, the prudence, see, when we are issuing the debentures, how we issue the debentures? We issue the debentures with the terms of redemption, right? I have explained you before that when we issue the debentures, the date of redemption, and at what price we are going to redeem, what will be the rate of interest that is going to be paid on these debentures. These are all the things that is written on the face of the debenture. Is that so?
Yes, ma'am.
So, if the debentures are redeemable, the date of redemption will be decided at the time of issue only, right? Also, at what price we are going to redeem, that is also pre-decided. So, if when we are issuing the debentures, we know that what will be our redemption price. So, if we have any loss, we know at this date only that this is going to be our loss. So, following the prudence concept, we provide for that loss or expense of future. Is this point clear, Sejal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you sound quite doubtful actually. Hello, am I audible, Sejal?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, this was the basic point that why we are recording these transactions, why we are doing this. Okay, that was the point that that I explained you right now. Now let's come here. What are the cases and how we are going to record the same? Okay. Now we issue the debentures at par, at premium, and discount. Right? This we had discussed before.
Yes, ma'am.
But when we redeem the debentures, we can redeem the debentures at par or at premium. We cannot redeem the debentures at discount. That is to say, what is the debentures? It is loan for the company. Is that so?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if you borrowed a loan, you cannot make the repayment lesser amount. You have to pay the whole amount, right? So therefore, that is the basic concept, a logical kind of point that why the debentures are not redeemed at discount. All right, they can be redeemed at par or at premium, but it will not be redeemed at discount. Is this also clear, Sejan?
Yes, ma'am.
So now we will have 6 cases. Okay, issued at par, premium, or discount, and for each par, premium, and discount, we can have the debentures redeemed at par or at premium. So you can see here. Here it is par, issued at par, redeemable at par. Okay, see here, these are the first 3 cases for par, then there are 3 cases for premium. Is this clear, Sajan? There is a pattern actually. When you will see
Yes,
that
ma'am.
there are 6 cases, you feel like, oh my god, we have to study 6 cases. But when you will see the pattern, it is very, very easy to remember. Okay, so we have 3 cases, we have 2 separate cases, par and premium. For each par, the debentures will be issued at par, premium, or discount. When we are redeeming at premium, it can be issued at par, premium, or discount. All right. Now, another thing, for issued at par, for redeemable at par and issued at par, premium, or discount, there is no difference in the entry that we do without this terms of redemption. Okay, so let's come here, let's discuss. Case 1, issued at par and redeemable at par. What is our normal entry, normal journal entry when we issue the debentures at par? Is it this only, bank account debit to debentures application allotment account, and then this
Yes, ma'am.
application allotment account debit is transferred to our percentage debentures account, right? There is no difference. This is the same entry for issued at par and redeemable at par. Again, case 2, this is your simple entry when we issue our debentures at discount. Issued at discount and redeemable at par, bank account debit. The first entry is actually same for all the cases. There is no difference. Whatever money we are actually receiving, that will get debited with the bank account with the money actually received, and whatever we had received, we are going to credit it to the debentures application allotment account. All right. So if there will be any changes, it will be only on the second entry. Okay. So the second entry, the money we had received for application allotment will be transferred to the percentage debentures account. If it is at par, so we won't have anything. If it will be for premium, the premium amount will go to the security premium account. If it is for discount, so we have to record this loss of discount. Right, Sejal? The percentage debentures account always gets credited with the face value of the debentures. These are the two things that you can remember very easily. Bank account always gets debited with the amount actually received. All right. And percentage debentures account always gets credited with the face value of the debentures. It does not matter what is the case, what is the scenario, anything, but bank account will always debit with the amount actually received, and percentage debentures account will get credited with the face value itself. Is this clear, Sejal?
Yes, ma'am.
So when we are issuing at discount and redeeming at par, what will be our entry? First entry, no changes. Second entry, debentures application allotment account will be debited with the amount actually received. Percentage debentures account will be credited with the face value. The difference will be, obviously, since we are issuing at discount, so the money we have received from the issue of debentures will be lesser from the face value of the debenture. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So that discount amount will be debited to discount on issue of debentures account. With the discount amount received, and percentage debentures as usual, face value. All right. Now case 3. This is the same as for the shares only, so nothing new, but we are going to just say bank account debit to debentures application allotment account. Then this money will be transferred. The face value will be transferred to the percentage debentures account, and the premium amount will be recorded in security premium account. Clear, Sejal? Face value and premium amount. Any doubts, Sejal?
No, ma'am.
So the first three cases are same. There is no change. This is the same entries that we had studied for our normal cases without this terms of redemption. Now let's come to the last three part when we are going to redeem at premium. All right. This is the cases when we are redeeming at premium. So if we are going to redeem at premium, there will be a loss. If we are giving more money, it is a loss for us. Is that so or not?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So our first entry, as usual, whatever money we had received, if we are issuing at par, so the par value, the face value of the debentures will be received. All right. So bank account will be debited with the par value, and debentures application allotment account will be credited with the same. Now this amount will be transferred to the percentage debentures account. So there will be two account added. Okay, one account is debited and one account is credited. Look what we had done. I had highlighted loss on issue of debentures account debit, okay, with premium payable on redemption. When we are debiting it, we are recording it as expense. All right, Sejal. And when we are crediting to premium on redemption of debentures account, we are creating this liability because this amount is actually to be payable after the term gets expired, right, uh, at the date of redemption. So this premium on redemption of debentures account will be shown in our liability account, and this loss on issue will be recorded in our P&L account. Clear, Sejal?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now the easy way to remember is make the entry what you are doing with par only. Okay, means your normal entries. And if the debentures are redeemable at premium, in every cases, okay, on all the first three cases, just add this loss on issue of debentures account debit and to premium on redemption of debentures account. These two accounts will always have the same amount. Is this clear, Sejal?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it easy to remember now?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's come to the next case when we are issuing at discount and we are redeeming at premium. So there is no difference in first entry, so I'm not saying anything. Again, see here, when it was a normal entry, we used to write debentures application allotment account debit, discount on issue of debentures debit, 2% debentures account. This was our normal entry. Now when we are redeeming at premium, we are adding loss on issue of debentures, and writing here to premium on redemption of debentures, both with the premium payable on redemption account. Is this clear, Sejal?
Yes, ma'am.
Now there is one other entry, or we can also write it as, so that you know. Okay, this I'm copy pasting it because it will just make easier. Instead of writing this discount account separately, we can write it loss on issue of debentures account, and this will be recorded with discount on issue plus premium on redemption. This is acceptable. Okay, Sejal, you can combine these two amount together and directly write loss on issue of debentures account. This is also possible. Okay, but this just confuses us. So I always tell that remember the first entry, it is easier to remember. Okay, but if you can remember, this is also an acceptable entry. Clear, Sejal?
Yes, ma'am.
Now last case, issued at premium, redeemable at premium. So our entry is same, debentures application allotment account debit to percentage debentures account to security premium reserve account, and we are just adding loss on issue of debentures account debit and to premium redemption of debentures account, both with the premium payable on redemption. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
The only thing is just to remember what the entry will be. So I had given you how you can remember. The first three entries are same. There is no change when we are redeeming at par. Whenever we are redeeming at premium, you just have to write your entry normally and add two accounts, one at debit and one at credit. The debit account will be loss on issue of debentures account, which will be transferred to the P&L account, and premium on redemption of debentures account. This is your liability. Okay, loss on issue of debentures account can be set off with the security premium account. Okay, that part we are going to study on the later topic, which is writing of discount loss on issue of debentures. Okay.